Anyway, now that that's over, stream
Sorry,
can hear
Sally.
us now.
Start the session.
Yeah, stream can hear us now. They are never going to know what just happened. I'm never going to tell the Rain wrong reactive. I'm never going to tell them. They're going to hear me saying like, now that that's over with, and saying I'm never going to tell them, but they're never going to know what happened.
But what if I tell them what happened?
I will silence you permanently.
Womp womp.
That sounds fun. Can you do it anyways without me taking extra effort to tell them what happened?
Fix your reactive.
I am working on it.
Okay.
Chase had me sign out of fucking everything.
Oh. Anyway, last we left off, you all found yourselves within the town of Ive Astaria. In fact, actually, let me flip this back over to
It's a good city.
town. The town of Ive Astaria. And while there, you encountered Hyacinth again, a druid from the Gotska Grove, whom you had interacted with previously. You found a cult dedicated to worshipping Zitterith, believed to be Fernek's true identity, and intent on returning Zitterith to flesh. And you also you had information that Ive Astaria was where a vampiric ritual was meant to occur. However, it turned out to be a trap, and instead you encountered Hemlock, the shadow druid intent on capturing Hellebore. You managed to beat them back, and they barely escaped with their life. And as you watch them meld into the tree and vanish in a flash of green light, what do you do?
I'm surprised Ayla didn't counterspell that, but okay.
I was asleep. I was fucking asleep.
Damn,
Fuck you.
That's
You.
wild.
I fell asleep. Rain.
When we needed the avatar most, she vanished.
Oh damn.
Sorry, guys. I fucked up. Rain was just a bit too much out of it after he got knocked in the head too many times.
I cannot believe Ayla's literally throwing my game right now.
Well, you know what? Maybe I wouldn't have to throw if you didn't have to bring in a wizard that seemed to be more competent than mine.
I didn't want to take all of your shit. So I didn't give him counterspell.
Oh, that's what that is. Huh?
What?
I have this character on my D&D Beyond that is not a character I've created, but I forgot that, yeah, I forgot about certain thing that I actually cannot, I'm realizing to say, because there are 2 players in my campaign here.
Oh,
Silly.
My bad. I am sorry though, guys. I fucked up.
No, Hokshu is important. It just means we get to kick their ass again later when they know all of our fighting abilities and come much more prepared.
Real.
Hellebore is currently Quetzalcoatlabor, so she kind of, she will land and drop the wild shape, and as she does, you see her glare at this tree. Like, she looks fucking pissed off, for maybe like 5 seconds of, just glaring at it before she kind of, almost in like a panic, turns to the others. Fuck, can we go after them? We have to go after them. I mean, they're like nearly dead. Like, this is our chance. Like, we have to go after them.
That spell doesn't go far. He's probably still within the... Or they're probably still within the town.
Okay. Or surely, with, like, you know, her mother and everything, like, she's familiar with tree stride.
Yes.
Okay, so she would know that, like, it is only a tree of that kind. Is it a common tree, or is this a specialty tree?
The tree itself is, within this part of the kingdom, it is somewhat common.
Joke about Joe. Are there a lot of trees in the town?
There are, yeah. It's not like a forest, but it's definitely not void of trees.
First time Helibor's been like, deforestation.
Oh my god.
It's the only way.
Rain will turn to Helibor and just suggest, get a bird's eye view.
I can't do that again.
Rain will turn to Hyacinth? Come on, both of our druids can't be sillies.
I've expended most of my energy. I can't transform again.
Okay, fuck it. Rain is going to... Give me just a moment.
Because he used symbiotic entity twice.
Wait, which one is... Which one was symbiotic? Oh my gosh, my headphones fucking broke. I need new headphones.
It's what gives him a bunch of temp HP and bonus to his Halo of Spores and weapon damage. Made the flowers grow out of his veins and stuff.
Okay, Rain is just going to quickly like throw his hand out and just say, "Fine, spread out. Stick together. Try to stay within earshot of each other. If something happens, yell." And
Hyacinth looks a little confused. Hang on, spread out or stick together?
Both. And Rain's gonna dart off in one direction. I forget which creature. It was a mole rat, wasn't it?
Yes. Star-nosed mole.
All right.
There's nothing underground.
Yeah. Rain's gonna summon the goon, Felix. And,
Hello, Master.
We're looking for a druid, Hyacinth. No.
Hyacinth. Is that him?
No. I can only think of Hyacinth's name now.
Hemlock.
What are the other druids? Hemlock. My bad. That was a goof on my part, guys.
Same energy as we found your daughter.
Rain will just like pick up Felix and just say, "We are looking for a druid, Hemlock. If you happen to find them, inform me. But go.
Okay.
They came out of a tree."
Yes, Master. I will look for the druid named Hemlock. I assume you mentally project an image of Hemlock into Felix's mind?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Along with the smell as well.
Along with the smell. That's wild. Helpful probably, but wild nonetheless.
Talon, quick, what does Hemlock smell like?
Fuck you.
Bam.
Actually, I feel like Helibor's sniffer might be able to. Wait, the locate. Does Helibor have the locate creature spell?
I do, but I've used both my 4th level spell slots. I mean, it would still technically be up because it lasts for an hour, but I mean, unless we had like a gracious deity that let me, switch that on command, which I don't think that's how it works. That wouldn't work.
So,
someone turn Hemlock into a vampire.
Rain.
Yes.
A mole, which is what Felix is right now, has a -4 to investigation. for a total of 11.
That's sad. Good thing Rain was not relying on him, and Rain is going to summon a little. Ooh, actually, shit, no. I feel like Rain would attempt to cast a spell, and it wouldn't really. So, Talon.
Yes.
I remember we flavored it to where the summon Fae spell was just Harbor. It was like a power boost for Harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Rain's gonna attempt to do that spell, but I understand if it doesn't work.
Roll Arcana.
I don't know if I want this to work. Harbor spell. 14?
Would Rain try to modify the spell in any way, shape, or form, or would he cast it exactly as he knows it?
I feel like he would try to modify it in a small sense, less so. He wouldn't want it to necessarily go to, like, Felix, though. He would probably try to have it be, like, maybe just, like, a small friend.
His small friend.
With a slight modification to the way you do magic, and with your knowledge of how conjuration works, you manage to cast Summon Fae the way it's supposed to work, rules as written. What do you summon?
I imagine because, like, he was just thinking of, like, a small friend. It doesn't even have, like, necessarily a fully, like, formed, body, necessarily. It's, like, almost like a wisp, sort of. And Rain will, upon realizing that he was successful and able to summon this, Rain will just, cup his hands and go to pick up the wisp. Say, I need your help. There's a dangerous druid in these parts that they got away. Their name is Hemlock, and they've been using trees to get around. Please, if you're able to help us, we need anything, any bit of information on their location.
Yo, V, me after waking up. I was gonna say after getting my wisdom teeth removed, but just me waking up is funnier.
And now, because this, they do have a 40 feet speed, so I'm hoping that they are able to move zoom and hopefully catch up. Maybe if they do end up.
Okay.
And Rain's just gonna go off with his little group and just, like, go hunting without.
Roll investigation for both yourself and the summoned Fae. And we're gonna pan over to Hellebore.
Okay. Obviously this is up to you and if you think I have any insight into if this would work. But if I theoretically were to use Speak with Plants to ask this tree where they
Oh god.
I don't know if it would work like that.
You can certainly try.
I can certainly waste a 3rd level spell slot. I mean, I feel like I can still just run around, like, yelling out to trees, like, yo, you see?
Yo, you see this bitch? He's gross and stinky.
Before you do that, Hyacinth is going to turn to the two of you and say, Centipedes. I need centipedes. 10 of them.
What?
Halibor just kind of, like, blinks, and then, like, she just kind of, I guess she'll mold earth a few times, like, kind of digging up the ground a little bit to look for some centipedes.
It's not hard. There is a surprising amount of centipedes within this garden. Hyacinth is able to pull a few from kind of the ground as well. As he gathers the 10 together within maybe 30 seconds, You see his eyes light up gold as flowers kind of sprout from his wrists and reach down, wrap around the centipedes, and all 10 of them become giant as he goes ahead and uses a 4th level spell slot to cast Giant Insect.
Adorable.
As he looks to them and says, "We're looking for a druid, Hemlock. Find him." And the 10 centipedes, the 10 giant centipedes kind of skitter off in different directions.
This is when I imagine that not Hellbar, when Towson finally, like, shuffles over, he is not looking okay. But he's been given an order, so he's making his way towards the door.
Okay.
We're about to cause a riot in this town with giant centipedes in the middle of a festival.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Hellebore will try it. She'll try it. I'm gonna do a good old-fashioned speak with plants. And she's going to run over to the tree, kind of like put her hands against it and like give it some puppy dog eyes. Hi there. You know, like that person, that really like stupid, dumb person? Do you know where they went?
Give me half a second.
Hear this tree voice.
Because I need to roll 10 investigation checks.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Investigation checks rolled. 2 of them were the highest that a giant centipede can roll, which was 15. As you see them skitter off, you cast the spell on the tree as the kind of smaller tree, you hear the voice respond to you. That magic went, like, southwards. I don't know where southwards, but southwards.
Hellebore, kind of like bows her head and like puts it, almost like headbutts the tree, like gently, kind of does like a little rub. Thank you. South I head. Thank you, best friend. Bye. Nice meeting you. Bye.
Nice meeting you too, kind druid.
Hellebore is going in the southward direction as fast as her paws will go.
Okay.
I am following.
Hyacinth is also following Hellebore. Can I have investigation checks from Hellebore and Talzin, and I will roll for Hyacinth.
I guess, if that's necessary.
Hyacinth got a 17. And then, Rain, what were those perception checks for you?
The Fey creature got 14, and Rain got a 23.
Okay.
It's a 15 for me.
One sec.
Wait, it's not perception. That makes sense.
Investigation.
It's just a Tori character getting a 15 on perception would be absolutely bonkers.
I got 26.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
He has a fucking +8 to investigation. Towson don't know much, but when he's looking for something, that bitch will find it.
Rain, you and your Fae kind of dart to the north as you begin to kind of wander around, look through town. You see a couple giant centipedes, which cause a bit of panic, but they don't hurt anyone, and people just kind of watch them go by, confused. As you gather that probably Hellebore or Hyacinth must have summoned them to help with the investigation. You see people are having fun, are enjoying themselves. The festival is going well, and these people have no idea what just occurred in their town. Talzin.
Hi.
You head southwards, following closely behind Hellebore and Hyacinth. but you notice it first. About 200 feet away from the religious area, a small, faint trail of blood leading away from a tree almost identical to the one that Hemlock disappeared through.
Townsend like mentions this and then just sprints.
Okay. You catch up. You catch up to the trail of blood, as it. You see it leads out of town.
We go. We go. We keep going.
Mm-hmm.
You're able to follow it to the edge of the river. You do not see where it goes from there.
I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do something really stupid first because I have 6 health, and I'm going to fucking vital sacrifice and pray this doesn't fucking kill me.
Okay.
Okay, he's on 1 health.
Okay.
And then I'm taking. I don't think this is gonna work considering how long it's been, but he is going to, like, in the loudest you've ever heard him say, yell Hemlock and cast Psychic Lance, because I don't need line of sight if I know the creature's name.
What is the range on Psychic
So
Lance?
if he isn't within 120 feet, I need an intelligence saving throw.
You channel the
I
magic.
I don't think he is, but, like, better than nothing.
You channel the magic as you call out their name. Talzin's voice echoing over the nearby mountains. As you feel the magic gather around your hand, and you release it, and it finds no target.
Yeah.
Really smart idea. Unfortunately, they did have a 200-foot head start.
Yeah, that was my worry. Yeah, the moment that spell kind of like gathers, bursts, and dissipates, Talzin just like falls over.
Shit! Hyacinth kind of moves up to Talzin, and kind of places a hand over your stomach as he kind of tries to hold you up. It's alright, and he's gonna go ahead and cast Cure Wounds. We'll call that second level. He rolled absolute shit. That's gonna be 8 points of healing.
Oh no.
I was that sick. I did damage. So that's there we go.
You rolled a 1 and a 2.
That's oh no. So he takes a bit of a gasp and then just kind of like grabs where kind of his heart would be on his yeah, he just grabs his shirt where his heart would be and is just like coughing.
Helipor is like doing the in-between of like trying to like also like assist with Talzin while like looking around like a freaking hawk to see if she can like find any trace.
Roll perception?
I'm a do a thing. I feel like she does this without even meaning to, but I'm going to use my crest to do a commune with nature.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do people, obviously. And for the hell of it, I'll do people, buildings in case they went in somewhere, and I guess just general terrain and bodies of water in case, you know, so I can like get an idea maybe of where they're headed to.
Okay. Your eyes light up as the crest, the major crest of D-Ray appears in front of you. Your eyes glowing with magic. So 3 miles. And you're looking for prevalent peoples, buildings, and terrain and bodies of water?
Correct.
The magic radiates outwards as knowledge rushes to you. First of all, the mountains are, as you are aware, the home of Skymane lions, and the home of a handful of other dangerous mountainous creatures. There is the river that you are next to. It feeds into the ocean, and it comes from the mountains. But it also connects to the river that heads south towards Isia Asara, and the rivers that head north to past Faunus and to Contra City. The plains the plains terrain around you expands near endlessly until it reaches the mountains, the beach, or the forest, inhabited by many small animals. You do ping onto a couple buildings that interest you. First of all, of course, Ivastaria pings. But you also ping a small, almost like a strange collection of buildings, almost like a small village, towards the south end of the Northern Fox Woods. You ping a singular building in the middle of the Richland Forest, which, with a start, you realize is Todd's home. And you ping a building towards the south end of the mountain range. A small hut. As for prevalent people, you also get a ping from the south end of the mountain range. You, Hyacinth, Rain, and Talzin all ping as prevalent people. Alexander pings as a prevalent person. And that's it.
Alrighty, Helibor is on the trail right now. I genuinely think, is it the smartest idea? No. Is she still gonna go for it? Yes. She just kind of like points in that direction to the others. I sense something. That way. We need to cross the river, come on. And she's she's gonna doggy paddle over.
It's like half a day's travel to get there.
Okay, so like with how far this is, does this seem like this, like, could they have made this distance this quickly?
The river, maybe, but getting out of that 3-mile radius, not without magic.
Okay, so realistically, the ping I got is probably them.
Makes sense.
Okay. Then yes, like, she's not wasting any time, she's going for it.
Okay. Hyacinth kind of calls out, "What about Rain?"
I feel like there's the cartoon squeal of, like, her stopping. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Helibor trusts Hyacinth's ability to be able to, like, navigate the wilds, hopefully. She is going to, with where she pinged, what she got of, like, the surrounding area, she's going to give the best description she can of where that ping came from. And then just kind of, look to Hyacinth. Can you get Rain and come there with us, quickly?
Alright, I'll meet you there. And Hyacinth's gonna turn and run back into the city. Or into the town. Fuck! You've got me doing it now, Rain. Fuck you!
Oh god, okay. I guess Talzin's gonna attempt to swim this as well then.
Okay. Both of you roll... what's it called? Athletics checks. Thank you.
I just rolled my dice in perfect increments of 5. First a natural 20, then a 15, then a 10, then a 1.
Oh god. Uh-oh.
Okay, I'm. if I see Talzin struggling, I'm a guidance you.
Add a d4 to it.
With guidance, that is a 0.
Oh,
Oh, Telson, buddy.
1 minus 2 plus 1.
oh.
He doesn't know how to swim.
He does not know how to swim. He has a
Oh my
7 strength. Towson fucking dies.
What did Hellebore
Okay.
roll?
Okay, hear me out. I rolled a 22. Could I try to help Talzin across this river?
You can. It will just take longer.
I don't want to be.
God
Okay,
damn.
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. You could have come back before, before Towson got it. Because I was going to say you had already started. Would you even be able to? But like, no, yeah, you could.
No, with a
That's
22,
pretty
that's
easy.
easy.
Yeah. 0.
It takes like an extra couple minutes, but you do get across the river with Talzin. Rain, as you are scanning the village for information, the town for information, Hyacinth kind of darts up to you. Hellebor's on their trail, southwards. We need to go now.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so this is where I roll a stupid check, guys.
Christ.
I was
Back
actually no, not
here.
a stupid check. I would like to roll an insight check on him, D.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck off.
Roll insight.
That's a 13. Is this Hyacinth, first of all?
You are confident that this is both Hyacinth and he's telling the truth.
Is Rain confident, though?
Yes. I will tell you, he rolled 15 on persuasion.
Okay.
You've been around Hyacinth long enough that you are confident that this is his own mannerisms.
Okay. Rain will kind of look him up and down and just say, he'll start moving with him, though, to make sure that they are still on the move. Rain will just turn to Hyacinth and say, we are positive that Hellebore has the correct trail?
No, but it's the only thing that makes sense. Hellebore was able to commune with the nature around us, and there was one significant person besides you guys and me, and they were off in the same direction that Telzin found a blood trail leading to.
Okay, then let's hope we got this right. Do you know where it is exactly?
Hellebore's given me a pretty apt description. I should be fine. I should be able to lead us there.
All right, let's try to get there before they do.
Before they do.
Rain's just booking it.
Oh, shit! Hyacinth is going to attempt to keep up.
Motherfucker,
Where is this location?
It's up in the mountains to the south end of the mountain range.
Okay, DM.
Yes.
It's a little silly, but I know we're a little bit behind them technically, in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Would it make any difference if Rain used his final blade song to get that to extra 10 feet of movement?
How long does that last?
A minute. Would that make any difference?
You might be able to catch up to Hellebore and Talzin, but you would be leaving Hyacinth in the dust. Especially if you're bonus action dashing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because Hyacinth only has 30 feet and does not have a bonus action dash. And he's out of wild shapes.
But we'd be able to catch up to Hellebore?
You would be able to catch up to Hellebore and Talzin, yeah.
Rain's doing it. I'm sorry, Hyacinth. Fuck you.
Okay.
Rain's booking it.
Roll an athletics check to swim the river.
Oh. Well, he knows how to natural 20.
Easy.
Okay, that's gonna be a 19.
Easy shit. You are able to get Hellebore and Talzin, you guys begin to dart for the mountain range. You hear footsteps behind you, rapid footsteps behind you. Within like a minute of crossing the river, you turn your attention and Rain is right there.
Rain's doing like that anime run.
Boom, 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 boom.
Just darts past you guys. Realizing he's past you guys, he slows down a bit, jogs backwards.
Hellebore looks completely taken off guard, but impressed. Oh my gosh, Rain! That was quick! Wait, where's Hyacinth at?
He wasn't quick enough. We gotta move, quick!
Wasn't
Don't get
quick
away.
enough.
Hellebore's not gonna argue, she go...
Rain's gonna continuously move. Zoom, zoom.
Okay.
Rain is notably, like, trying to get ahead of them. Not, like, in...
You have no idea where you're going. All you know is south end of the mountain range. Is that gonna stop you from trying to get ahead of them?
I imagine Rain's, like, trying to stay, like, 90 feet ahead of them or something. Still within, like...
I mean, that only lasts a minute. I would think it wouldn't be, like,
Rain
still up.
Rain still has bonus action dash, though.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, Rain can dash with an action and a bonus action.
He does not have bonus action dash.
No, he doesn't. You're right. Why did I think
That's
he was a rogue?
I was about to say, is there rogue?
No, I'm like, I wanted to double check and correct that if it was wrong. He does not have bonus action dash, though. No.
I could forcibly keep Rain, like, in check, but I don't know if I should.
I don't think I don't know why I was thinking he had bonus action dash, but he wouldn't have been able to catch up to them if he doesn't.
Aww.
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Even with the trouble they had at the river in my natural 20?
Yeah. I think you'd be able to see them off in the distance by the time it wears off, but you wouldn't be able to catch up to them.
How far away would they be?
Within earshot, if you want to shout at them.
Okay, Rain would shout at them then to, like, try to have them slow down a bit so he can catch up.
Would Hellebore slow down?
A bit begrudgingly, but, like, I also feel like she's gonna start, like, almost like she's calling a dog, like the come on, like.
Beautiful, like, either way.
Yes. But yeah, she will wait for Rain to get closer and then start off again.
Then Rain, you catch up to them. Same comment about Hyacinth being slow. And you make for the mountain range. Hellebore, can I have a survival check from you?
Indeed. That's a 17.
Okay. Give me half a second. Ooh, that's a 21 for Hyacinth. As, you begin to scour the mountain range for the location that you're, commune with nature pinged, you have a pretty good idea. And you see, as you climb the mountain range, you see a hut kind of nestled into a kind of almost like a small valley. And as you see, as you come up to the edge of this valley, you also see Hyacinth about 30-45 feet away from you, also kind of coming up the crest of this valley to look down to the hut.
Okay. If there is an easy way to kind of meet in the middle with him to reconvene, she will do so.
Okay. Pretty easy, yeah. Hyacinth does kind of jog over to you. This must be it then.
Okay. We should probably have some type of plan, but maybe not like too lengthy of a one, because like we do probably need to go in there before,
Rain's... Okay, actually, continue, Hellebore. I'm so sorry.
You're good. That was pretty much the end of the sentence.
Okay. Rain's going invisible and going in.
Okay.
Okay, the moment Hellebore sees Rain turn invisible, she's like, I better get my ass in there. She'll start to make her way as quietly as she can.
Okay.
I did. Shit. Okay, never mind.
As you make your way down towards the hut, you smell the scent of fresh baked bread on the wind.
Guys, we fucked up.
And you see a loaf sitting in the window, the open window. The door, made of tree bark, with a kind of small laurel wreath hanging on the front, sits near to the window as you approach the hut. What do you do?
The window's open, right?
Yes.
Rain's going to take the loaf of bread, pocket that, and slide in through the window.
Roll
Hilarious.
sleight of hand and then stealth.
Some old woman is just watching as her loaf of
Oh
bread
my god,
just
that was a natural 20 on
floats.
the sleight of hand for a 25
Just-
again.
Okay.
Just floats up, disappears. The
Not
ghost got
as
my
good
bread
on the
again.
stealth, but that is going to be a 15.
You have advantage because you're invisible.
Oh fuck, that's right. Hold up. Still 15.
Okay. You slip in through the window. You can hear the faint crackle of flame. I forgot to describe that you can see smoke rising out of the chimney of the hut. You hear the faint crackle of flame and kind of a humming as you see kind of sat in one corner of the hut on a rocking chair in front of a fireplace. There's an old woman, and she's currently knitting.
Wild.
Wow.
Hellebore,
Rain
Talzin,
was
what do you two
right.
do?
I feel like Hellebore would kind of, she would probably want to look through the window first. So she's gonna try that. Can she see the old woman?
You can see the old
Pick
woman.
Hellebore up so she can.
You can see the old woman. She's sitting in a rocking chair knitting, humming to herself. You can see the crackle of the fireplace. And there's an oven that is no longer lit, but you can still see some embers in it. And you see a door that probably leads off into like a bedroom.
Hellebore's face just kind of drops for a moment, but then hardens again as this could be a trick. Hemlock went and visited their grandmother. Oh.
God. Rain and Hellebore are about to kill some old woman in the mountains. Oh no.
um. Hellebore, honestly, I think she just kind of. No. She goes to the door and she tries to open it.
You try and open the door.
Yeah.
You touch it?
You with the door handle.
Oh no, I'm scared.
You're getting psyched out. Relax.
Yes, she does. She touches the door handle. She does the
fucking
motion
die.
of opening a door.
You fucking
You-
die.
You grab the door handle. You turn it. Push the door open, and it opens. But
Talon, why are you like this?
Because I can. You do hear the humming stop, and you see the old woman kind of turn to look towards you, as she says, "Oh, dearies, oh, you
this is a
startled
hag.
me. Please, come on in. I thought I just baked some bread. Oh, my old mind is getting ahead of itself sometimes now." She kind of stands.
This is absolutely a heck. There's no way. It's
Yeah, I was about to say this is the biggest hag energy.
She stands, kind of grabs a cane, to kind of hobble in your direction. How can I help you, dearies?
Wow, they've got him distracted. Can Rain also be like snooping?
Yeah. Roll investigation for me. You do see that she's got the woman. She's got long blonde hair. Her face is old. Her eye is green. There's kind of a black fabric on her head that almost looks like a hat, but it's too loose to actually be a hat. The cane that she grabs is kind of topped with some berries. And she wears these like beautiful kind of red and green robes almost.
Heliport does a quick glance around. I take it I do not see any signs of there being anyone else here.
Roll perception.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh my god, it's that. It's a 29.
You with a 29, you look around. You don't see any sign of people, other than you do vaguely see like a drawer slowly opening as Rain is kind of snooping. You do see cat hair.
Oh no, Heliport's about to be abducted.
You
No.
see some cat hair kind of clinging to there's kind of a small table towards the back of the room that's got like this beautiful tablecloth on it, and there's some cat hair clinging to it. You see, and interestingly enough, there's like multiple colors. There's kind of orange, black, white. But you don't see any cats. You also
What's
see
in the bread?
you also see that there are some herbs kind of hung to dry above the fireplace, that are not from here. In fact, they're not from this plane. The herbs hung to dry are only found in other planes. You recognize one from the Feywild, one from the Astral Sea, and two that you don't recognize at all. Rain, what was your investigation?
25.
You begin to snoop around, and you find a lot of things. Herbs, arcane components.
I feel like Rain is being such a kleptomaniac right now. He's just like taking things left and right.
And you find a drawer that has a bunch of small paintings in it. And can I have a history check as you look at the paintings?
Oh no.
Oh, I have
What
a
is-
dumb thing I could do.
14.
You see a lot of people in these paintings. There's one that feels weirdly familiar to you. A young girl. She appears to be a tabaxi, but you can't quite place your finger on why she feels familiar.
Rain's gonna take that image though, the painting. Just cause, I don't know.
In
It's
each
in just like
in each of the paintings, the woman is just as old as she appears now.
While all of this is happening, would it be possible if Towson was like touching like the wall of the hut and maybe casting Identify to see if it's under any sus things?
Yeah, you cast Identify on the wall of the hut. The hut itself is not magical.
Okay.
And she looks to you, Hellebore, and she says, or she looks to the two of you, and Hyacinth, as she says, "Take a seat. I'll get to work on some bread or some pie or something. What brings you to my humble hut in the mountains?" "Oh, excuse me, I almost forgot. My name is Pando."
Yeah. Hi there. Okay. So, we're actually here. Do you know a hemlock?
She thinks for a sec. "I've known a few."
Do you know like recently one that came here, bloodied
Here?
maybe?
No.
Here.
No. No hemlock has come here. Not in a long time.
Can I insert this?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I do the same? What is that? Oh, that's not very good. That's a 7.
Oof, that ain't great here either. That's a 13.
She seems to be telling the truth. But you also... You know for a fact there was bread on the window, and she seems content with believing that there wasn't. So, it's entirely possible she did see a hemlock and forgot.
good thing we took that bread.
What do you mean, good thing?
We wouldn't know she's got memory issues otherwise.
Fair.
Oh my god!
How dare you commit a
When's
crime
the
and
last time
said
that
good
someone went
thing?
here?
What was that, Tori?
When's the last time that someone's been here?
Oh, no one's visited old Grandma Pondo and... So, I don't remember. You look familiar, though. She kind of narrows her eyes at you. Have I seen you somewhere before?
Not that I know of.
Oh, maybe I was friends with your grandma. You know, all old ladies know each other.
This is true. They all have a psychic connection.
That's creepy.
I desperately wish that was a thing now. The moment you turn like 60 or something, you just can hear the thoughts of every grandma currently alive. You just can start communicating with each other.
It's a hive mind.
It's old age is just a hive mind.
Hellwork has a bit of an awkward look to that.
Yeah, maybe. Well,
She kind of looks over to Hyacinth.
are you getting the idea that they magicked away?
They must have. There's no way they would have been able to get that far that quickly without magic. Tree Stride can last a while. They probably used it a few times. They could be halfway across the continent by this point. You see she begins to kind of approach the kitchen, and then her eyes land directly on you, Rain. As she says, "Dearie, don't snoop around. If you need something, just ask."
It's always a great side when some random in the woods has fucking tree sights. It's always
Rain
great.
is going to just like sidestep, seeing if like she's tracking his movement.
Her eyes follow you as you do. And drop that spell. It's only hurting your friends.
Every time Talzin sees a spell used poorly, he takes a die of damage.
Alright, I know how to take care of him. Oh shit. Thanks for that information.
I know how to take care of Talzin. Casts literally anything. Talzin fucking dies.
Rain is just gonna take a couple steps backwards and just like try to step physically hide away.
She watches you as you hide behind a pillar. Or just hide, sure. I'm not gonna hurt you. I don't bite. Well,
Much.
sometimes I do.
You don't happen to be made of rabbits, do you?
She opens a cupboard, as she says, "But I'm not gonna bite you." And kind of reaches in, pulls out a bunch of like wheat, and begins to kind of lay out a bunch of ingredients on the counter as she kind of hobbles around the kitchen.
Hellwork is still standing in the doorway and like the awkward like looking out like do I stay and endear this poor old woman or you know but honestly I imagine the curiosity would win out on this one. If she sees herbs hung up there that like she does not know, that is so up Hellwork's alley. Like I feel like she kind of like will wait for a moment like that the woman's back is turned and like quickly like walk over and try to look at one of them.
You are able to do so quite easily. You get up right next to it and kind of look. Go ahead and roll a nature check.
Okay. That's a 15.
15. It's definitely not from the material plane. You know that for certain as you're looking at it. But there's something that feels incredibly ancient about it as you're looking at it. The herb itself... What's weird is that you can't pinpoint the plane that it's from. Your mom taught you so much about herbs that even if you don't recognize an herb, you could probably guess what plane it's from, but this doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. These two herbs, they don't look like they should exist. There are properties to them that make it that they would only be able to exist in the astral sea, but properties that make it that they wouldn't be able to exist in the astral sea. You have no idea where these herbs are from.
Okay, Helibor's curiosity is like killing her at this point. Like I feel like she's she's doing like the little sniffle like smell test. Like she quickly like rips out her book and starts like sketching down what they look like biological notes like shape, color, consistency. Like
Why is this one breathing?
Hyacinth kind of approaches and looks, narrowing his eyes as you sketch them. Kind of looks at them as well. What the hells are these?
I know. I've never seen anything like that.
Speak up! My ears don't work like they used to.
Once Hyacinth walks in, Talson's just gonna he sheepishly walks in and just kind of stays by the door.
Okay.
Helibor thinks about if she wants to ask for a moment, but the curiosity killed the cat.
But
She'll speak up.
brought it back.
These two herbs, where are these from?
Oh, they're... the plane they usually grow on no longer exists.
What? What plane is that?
Oh, it's a little place called Obalt.
Does this ring a single bell?
No. You have never heard of a place called Obalt.
It's where kobolds originated from. They're really space aliens.
Helibor, like, fully curious now, kind of, like, tilts her head over to look at her a bit.
What do you mean it doesn't exist anymore? Can they just not exist? What was it like? Have you been there?
Oh, I mean, yeah. It was a nice place. I mean, I've got some fond memories about it. Unfortunately, it was destroyed a long time ago. I don't remember.
What destroyed an entire realm?
Oh, right. Yes, the next generation did. It's fine, you'll learn about it later. Or never. Actually, I think that's what they want. I don't think they want you to learn about it. They never do. Isn't history so weird?
Even Talson's a little curious now, but he refuses to let that get the better of him.
Helibor is a fish on a line right now.
Dalibor, however, is about to get kidnapped to the Feywild by a hag.
She is too thoroughly stunned and confused by that to press it any further. But she kind of looks around again, like taking everything in.
Do you have cats? I saw cat fur.
Somewhere around here. They love to jump out the window and go hunting. But they always come back.
They do that.
What is this generation calling themselves? She kind of turns and looks to you.
What do you mean generation?
Like, your people. What are you calling yourselves nowadays?
Do you mean just like people in general?
Yeah.
People?
That's lame. Think of something more creative.
I mean, there's so many different people, though. Like, I feel like there's not really a collective. Oh, I guess, like, humanoid kind of is a thing people use.
That's more creative. Humanoids. Funky. I like it.
Are you not that?
No, darling, I'm way older than humanoids.
What was your generation called?
It doesn't have a word in your language. The closest thing would be progenitor.
Name ring any bells?
No.
Probably not. Yep.
We're so old, so forgotten. There's like 4 of us left, maybe.
Oh. Wait, how old are you?
Older than your plane, sweetheart.
Elabor has the note out taking. Elabor has the book. She flips like to a page. Progenitor, question mark, question mark. What the heck? How old is this?
We're gonna get some weird fucking dreams tonight, I tell you that. Some bitch is gonna be like, you better stop your needs to know what a progenitor is, or else.
You have learned too much.
You know too much. It's time to go to heaven, my child. Wait, what? See, stop that. I don't...
Where did I put those good berries? She kind of opens a couple of cupboards, looking for something.
Wait. I'm not done. If you're older than the planes, then was there another plane? How many planes were there?
Oh, there's been so many.
Wait. What? What happened to the other ones?
They destroyed in the wars.
Wars? Oh, like the big war?
Oh, bigger than that war.
Bigger than that? What?
The interplanar wars. When the Aboltians overthrew the progenitors. And then the people who came after the Aboltians overthrew them.
Who? What?
And then this generation... I don't know, have you guys had your take over the plains war yet? Every generation does.
Wait, I need to make a timeline. Are you the first thing ever?
No!
Okay. How many things in the line of things ever? How many things ever were there before you?
Well, every generation tells their creations that they're the first, so... I don't know. I'm told that there's one before my generation, but so are you guys, and so is the generation before, and so is the generation before. So, who knows? Maybe there were billions.
Huh.
I don't know. I'm not Time. I wonder if Time's still around.
Oh.
Let me just
Elabor does the biggest flinch.
let me call him real quick. Oh wait.
LOL, we killed them, sorry.
Actually, I think Time gave up his powers to that Raven thing. I don't
Who was
remember.
also dead.
Elabor is quickly trying to turn it away from this.
Yeah, wait. Huh. You said there are other people like you. Where are they? Do they live in huts in the middle of nowhere?
Oh, probably not. In fact, I'm probably the only one who looks vaguely like your people.
Why do you choose to look like this then?
So I can help people.
Can I see your true form? Is it cool? Is it big? Is it ancient?
Sweetie, looking upon my true form would kill you.
Okay, if you had to like equate it to something that like is now, what would you say that it looks like?
Do you know what an illithid is?
Ooh.
Oh.
Nothing like that.
Helibor would know what an illithid is, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't think Helibor would have seen one, but Helibor would have a vague idea.
Helibor, like, lifts up, like, her tentacles and kind of does, like, a little slither motion with them.
You have tentacles?
No. My true form looks nothing like an illithid. No, it's like... You guys have people made of trees, right?
Kinda?
Yeah, it's like that, but like really big.
Oh.
But she's not an aunt, she's a grandma.
That's wild. I hate you.
I'm sorry, guys. Bad joke.
But it's also
The
like
correct... Oh, go on.
the form is 5-dimensional. It doesn't really work in your plane.
He's
This is
playing
the
Harry
most
Potter.
chill outer realm god I've ever encountered. Yeah, sure, I could probably wipe out your entire existence just by thinking about it, but I won't. You guys are silly.
Helibor is, like, ripping the pages of her book. She's trying to get this so quick. Like, she's quoting, she's like...
Helibor's gonna let. Whoa! Rain's gonna let Helibor do that. My bad. And he's gonna try to, while they're
Can't find those
slightly
damn
distracted.
berries. That's fine. Suddenly, this radiant magic erupts out from her, and like you feel this immense force of energy. You've never felt anything nearly this strong. And then, as it fades, you just see 5 berries sitting on the counter.
I love her.
Oh my
I love
god!
everything about her. This is my new favorite NPC. Are you shitting me? Bro just ripped apart the fucking space-time continuum for some berries. I love that.
So,
Amazing.
what can I help you with? Why'd you come here?
Okay, if you're like so like do you know where like everyone ever is ever?
No. Why would I know that? I'm Pondo. I'm not time or existence.
Pondo is Pondo. You silly fool.
Also, why'd you guys change the word? Time and is still the same, existence is still the same, but you changed the one thing to fear and you changed Pondo to nature. Why do you keep changing the words?
Wait, does your name mean nature?
My name... I think
I
she was saying
am
her name is
nature.
Nature. There we go. I see. I'm catching on. I got it.
Pondo. It means
Taliesin
nature.
is going to refer to nature as Pondo from now on.
But then some big shot guy who was calling himself like Nadarai or something, he fucking stole it. And he was like, I'm gonna call it nature now. And I hate him now. I wonder if he's still around. How many generations ago was he? Yeah, whatever. I don't hold grudges.
That kind of sounds like you're holding one.
Nah, it's fine. I let it go. Like 3 seconds ago.
Okay.
Do you want some bread? She
Rain's hand immediately goes to his pocket.
she pulls. You don't remember her putting it into the oven, but she pulls out a fresh loaf of bread from the oven and sets it on the counter. It's hot, but I don't remember if that's a bad thing for you guys or not.
What did you say? It's what?
Hot! Hot! Fuck,
Okay.
my Discord won't pick up the... I'm turning off noise suppression.
Huh? 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 Is that
How-
canon?
No.
Talzin, Pondo casually turns off noise suppression.
Oh my god.
Everyone can hear everything, ever.
No. Rain would take a noticing that this seems to be handled the situation by Hellebore. Rain is going to step on outside, probably trying to slide out the window unnoticed again.
Where are you going? Stay with your friends. Stay a while. Take off your coat.
At the offer of food, Talzin is going to like shuffle over to where the bread is and like just quietly like start eating it. He'll try, if there's like a knife somewhere, he'll cut a slice and start just gently eating the bread.
Talzin reaches for it and she smacks his hand. No! I'll serve it. She
He like falls back.
Oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. She kind of reaches out a hand to help you up.
He'll hesitate a bit, but he will take it and stand up and then take a couple steps back, like all slouched over in fear.
She reaches for her staff and pulls from the staff a knife made of wood and kind of cuts the bread into even slices, and then sets a slice on a kind of small piece of parchment and hands it to you.
He'll take it and then start quietly eating.
You are going to go ahead and restore 3 hit points.
Oh.
And you are fully fed for the next 24 hours.
Oh shit. This is really good bread.
Yeah! It's the best! Made by nature himself! Or herself. Or their self. Itself. Pronouns are weird!
Nature's self.
I imagine Rain's like actively sitting on the windowsill and he's just gonna point to the outside. You guys have it handled here. I'm gonna go scout out.
Don't you want to stay a while?
I think you guys got it handled. This is your part of the story, not mine.
Alright. Fine. Leave old Grandma Pondo to herself.
You're not by yourself, you have them.
Damn,
Wait,
potato,
you
potato.
could like sit and eat and stuff. Sitting and eating is very nice.
Alvin turning around still with like bread in his hand. Bread.
I imagine Rain like goes to like give Hellebore like a I stole shit from here look and then realizes he's invisible and only Ponta can see. But like he definitely like, throws his hands up at like Hellebore, you're supposed to be helping me out here. And then
How can I help you when I can't see you?
It's really no trouble. I'm not that hungry.
Don't leave your friends then.
Oh, I'm not leaving. I'm just gonna be outside waiting.
Alright, your
stealing.
loss.
Wait, there's something gain here? Rain scooches inside a little more.
Oh my god.
I already said I'm here to help.
Help with what exactly?
Whatever you need. I'm Grandma Pondo.
Well, you said you couldn't help us find Hemlock though, right?
I didn't say I couldn't help you. I just said that I don't know where everything is all the time.
Could you get us to Blazeport? Wait, is that the right place?
Yes.
Yes, that was where next was.
Okay. Okay, Rain's gonna like scooch in. Could you get us to Blazeport?
Probably.
How quickly?
Instantly. I don't work for free, though.
I thought we were gonna take Alexander and then go to that city you guys were talking about.
But this could be a shortcut. This is exactly what we need. This is the shortcut we were talking about.
Isn't it?
Wait,
Right.
where do you want to go to Blazeport?
Just, there's something I need to take care of in the city. And it shouldn't take too long, but I'm afraid that Nyx is in trouble if I don't go and do this. It was going to wait, but I got a message from him, and I told him I'll try to meet him there, but if I don't meet him there, then he's going to get started without me, and I don't want that to happen.
Oh, okay, but I was going to tell you this anyways after, like, we killed Hemlock or whatever, and, shouldn't, yeah, I said that. Anyways, so, yeah, like, after we did that, like, I was, you probably should, like, I mean, if your people are, like, taking contracts from the vampires, that's really bad, right? I mean, you should probably go, like, tell them not to do that.
I can tell them not to do that at any time, but Nyx needs me now.
Wait, can you talk to them at any time?
Well, no, but, like, that's not... Them taking contracts is not top of my priority list right now, Hellebore. I will get to that eventually, but Nyx needs me. Nyx is more important.
I just think... Speaking of
How long does
Nyx, I
invisibility
guess...
An hour.
Okay.
I thought did you not dispel invisibility?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
She told him to, but he didn't.
Yeah, no,
I thought when he came back in, he realized he hadn't dispelled invisibility, then dispelled it. I just kind of...
No, Rain's
Wasn't
being a
assuming.
goon, and I imagine
Yeah.
like he's like doing the full typical like, because Rain is very he very much portrays what he's saying with his body.
Yeah. We just hear like quiet shuffling. We don't actually see anything. I've been a
He's a
dust
very
gets picked up
animated
every now and
character.
again. Fairy godparents!
Where was I? Yes.
Speaking of Nyx, I'm just worried, I guess, about it. I mean, they still don't even know that Hemlock's a traitor, and that's the same thing that happened to him, you know? He had a traitor, and then he lost, like, everything overnight. Like, his entire criminal thing was just gone, and
Hemlock's not like that. Hemlock's not going to sell us out.
Well,
Because...
wait, why would you say that? I mean, he's a shadow druid.
One rotten vegetable doesn't spoil the whole garden.
It's...
Do you really think that they're loyal to you guys? And not them, really? Like,
Hemlock was going to give me a way out. There's a part of Hemlock that does care. If we get in the way, yes, Hemlock will probably choose their own personal, selfish, shadow druidy ways, but a part of Hemlock still cares about our
I hate the term shadow druid.
I thought she just said not to mention it. We don't want to fuck up. We don't want to ruin her garden. Taliesin doesn't swear. That's my bad.
I
He
hate
said fuck.
I hate the term shadow
Nah.
druid. It's so
Okay,
that nature isn't evil. It's the people who use it.
shadows aren't necessarily evil either, though.
Exactly. But shadow druid is used to refer to evil druids, and it's not. Shadows aren't evil, and neither is nature.
I mean, I never really saw shadow druids as specifically needing to be an evil term for them. Shouldn't it be the intention that a word is spoken in?
I don't know. I just hate the term.
Very well.
You want some bread?
term aside, whatever you want to call them, I just
The
call them
bread-
that because that's what they call themselves. But, like,
At the mention of more bread, Taliesin takes a step closer.
If you eat
feel
too
like-
much, you're gonna get sick.
He goes back to his original standing.
But you can have one more slice. And she'll hand you a slice.
He steps back to it.
Rain is getting lured in with this bread as well, just like slowly creeping in.
But any more than 2 slices and you're gonna get sick. Good berries aren't good for you if you eat them too much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
He quietly eats his last slice of bread.
Oh,
You heal another 3 hit points.
Yippee, yippee, yippee.
Rain will patiently wait behind Taliesin for bread.
Do you want a slice?
Without saying anything, Rain will nod.
Invisible people don't get slices.
Damn!
Rain's crossing his arms, pouting, and just taking his stuff away.
Invisible people don't get slices. That's wild.
You guys audibly hear the the huff of
Yeah.
disappointment.
Okay, so do you want help finding this Hemlock guy, or do you want help getting to this Blazeport place?
Can we get both? You know, since one person's asking for one and the other's asking for another.
You said she doesn't work for free. We should probably know what the price is, yeah?
What is your price?
It depends on what you can offer me. What do you have?
House looks at his veins. He just looks at his wrist.
Rain is going to reach
That's all
into
he
his
has. See, that's not
Rain's
true.
Rain will reach into his pocket and pull out a couple gold pieces.
Not material.
Uh,
Unless you've got herbs that I haven't used before. I don't think you will. I am Pondo.
wait, not material?
Not material! Material is temporary. Spiritual is forever.
What counts as spiritual then?
Knowledge? Memories? Souls?
Rain actively taking off the holy symbol.
oh my god!
Oh gosh.
I mean, it's not necessarily. It is still, in a sense, material, but it does have spiritual purpose.
She kind of looks down at it, looks up at you. Looks down at it. What am I gonna do with that trinket?
Ray.
I mean, I gotta, Rain's like thinking. He doesn't want to give up anything too. I had a fucked up thought just now, guys.
Go on.
Oh no.
we know this person likes cats, right?
Oh no.
We give them Felix.
That's still material and slavery, kind of.
That's why I wouldn't do it.
I feel like Felix is a weird middle ground between material and spiritual.
Yeah. That would be so fucked up. And I also feel like there would be a certain clause that makes it to where, oh, you can't cast Find Familiar anymore. Ha, get fucked.
Like, I'd like the mention of herbs. Towson, like, reaches, because he does have, I don't remember how he got a pouch of herbs, but he has one apparently. But then ones I haven't seen before he puts it away.
What, do you have any suggestions on what the value of... I get it, it's a whole, barter thing where, like, you let your customer make the choice that you have your customer make the price so that you can manipulate it and get higher worth out of it, but what would you...
That's not how this
suggest?
works.
Huh?
That's not how this works. I don't get you to offer so I can get more worth out of it. and manipulate. I get you to offer to know what it's worth to you.
Rain. Not that anyone else could see. It looks a little like, oh shit, I've been caught.
I have a thing that I think Taliesin would do, but I don't know. But it's kind of heavy.
What if material items, though, are what we find valuable?
Well, they have no worth to her. So
There's always something spiritual that's going to have value to you. Memory, knowledge, your soul.
Can you take my soul? Actually, is that on the table?
Rain
Are you
doesn't have a
offering
soul
me
at the
your
moment.
soul?
I mean, not quite, but I just like, can you like, is it like free for grabs? Is it up there for grabs? Can you take it?
I can take souls, yeah?
Can you look at taking mine? Like, just like without actually taking it.
What?
You know, my soul's in a funky situation, and I want to see, like, are you capable of taking my soul?
If your soul belongs to someone else, no.
That's fucked up. You think that, you know, if you find certain powerful people, they would just, like, yoink it. I guess no one's that good.
Well, technically, I'm physically capable of doing that. But then that goes against all the established, like, rules and shit about spiritual trading.
Hmm.
And then I'd be the asshole. And the planar forces are gonna come find me, and I've been trying to hide from them.
Oh, what are the planar forces?
You don't want to know.
I do want to know. I do want to know.
No, you do not. You do not want to know.
I don't think you want to know, guys.
The Arbiters are far too dangerous for anyone to know about if they don't have to.
I'm convinced.
Halibor is a conspiracy theorist. Like, she rips to a new page and in all caps just writes Arbiter! Explanation point? Question mark.
All I can think of is fucking Halo!
Oh my god.
Does this plane have an Arbiter, actually?
I don't know what that is.
Who rules over this plane?
Halibor does the biggest flinch of mankind.
I think that's just people.
So you don't have an Arbiter. Weird. But cool.
So you can tell us all about them, though, since there's not one.
No! No! If they find out you don't have an Arbiter, it's only going to be worse. It's cool that you don't.
Halibor will kind of just look over to Rain. I feel like I just imagine like Rain's like pulling out his pockets, like.
I have a memory. I have like an idea for a memory Taliesin might want to give up, but I don't know if I should.
Bargain with the person to just take their trauma away.
Pretty, not exactly, but like almost make it worse in a way.
Rain. After a bit of like searching through his items, Rain will just like snap up and look at Pondo. What if instead of necessarily having a piece of information that I forget and like a piece of information I give to you, since I value secrecy, what if instead I share the secrets with the world and I'm forced to give the secrets away?
I never said you had to give up the knowledge.
Oh. So would you be okay with knowing secrets then?
If you think the secrets are worth it.
Oh, I think these ones are worth it.
I can't wait for you to be like, this is a big juicy secret, and she'd be like, hey, yeah, most people know that.
No, actually, what's going to happen is Rain's going to pull out a book.
Ooh.
This is actually a book that Rain got from Nyx's place. The one with all the room,
Oh.
With all the what?
with all the information about what this royal family was doing with these people, just all the blackmail information, pretty much.
Oh god, okay.
Yeah, because Rain got a couple of those before for Nyx.
Mm-hmm.
And Rain is going to, he's not going to just, read off random ones. No, he's going to try to specifically look for ones that he would find value to.
Okay.
So anything with, high-ranking officials. He would try
Roll
to...
insight against yourself.
How do I do that?
Just roll insight.
That's me, 16.
Okay. You find some information that you find valuable within the book. You begin to speak.
Mm-hmm.
As you begin to speak, magic begins to curl off the page, curl out of your mouth, this green energy, and it begins to kind of move towards her as she holds out a hand, and it kind of wraps around her hand, down her arm, and kind of into her sleeve where it vanishes. You see her eyes begin to glow green as the energy absorbs into her. Roll a persuasion check at disadvantage.
See, I'm not gonna actually say that. Hold up. That's gonna be an 18. Rolled a 13 and a 17 naturally, and then +5.
As the information is absorbed into her, she kind of looks at you. What did you want in return?
When we are done with our rest and our conversation, I would like it if me and my friends could be transported to Blazonport.
All right. You have a deal. And as she says the word deal, you feel boom, this burst of magical energy again. The glow from her eyes fades, and there's kind of this wind almost that blasts out from her for a moment.
How's it is? He eeps. He's like, ee! Here's something. he gives an E. He eep.
So, sorry guys, Rain totally didn't bring that up with the rest of the party. Now we're forced to go there.
She turns to look at Hellebore. And you wanted something too, right? I swear, you look familiar. Are you sure
Okay,
we haven't met somewhere?
I don't think so. Where do you think you've seen me?
I don't know. Somewhere in the forest.
Talon, question.
Answer.
Does that picture of the cat person that looks familiar by chance look like the mother that's Hellebore's mom in
It is a tortoiseshell tabaxi.
Okay, noted.
The reason your race even exists.
Just like everything that falls into Rain's hands, that will never be revealed.
Yup.
Alright,
Just like anything that Rain ever gets ever.
mhm.
Little things, guys. Come on. When I said he values secrets, yeah, I didn't mean it.
99% of things. And that other 1% we have to beat out of Rain.
Halibor just kind of nods.
Oh yeah, you've probably seen me in a forest or something. Hmm.
There is something specific that I want from you.
Your curse. Give it here.
What?
The knowledge on what you are. Because you look so strange. I've never seen anything quite like you.
Oh, I mean, I. Okay. I do. Hemlock's going to come back whether we go for them or not. I can tell that. So, do you think, if I were to tell you that, do you think that you would be able to tell me, I'm not sure if you know what the Crest Hunt is, but if you do, would you be able to tell me where their next ritual is and when it's gonna happen?
Yeah. Those are the people tearing holes in the plains, right?
Yeah, something like that, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you where the next one is.
Okay,
I assume you don't mean the one that's happening right now, right?
right now!
Yeah, they're like tearing a hole in the plains right now.
Where?
I can't give you that information for free.
Can you at least tell me if okay, it's already in progress. We probably wouldn't be able to stop it in time, right? Right?
No. In fact, 3, 2, 1. There's a hole. Almost as soon as she says there's a hole, you hear a voice echo in your mind.
Oh my fucking god!
Wild.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I tell you Eye Astaria was the next one? Yeah, sorry. We're leaving Ignis now. Yeah. I wasn't lying that one's going to happen eventually. It must have slipped my mind that wasn't the next one.
Teleport is like literally shaking in rage right now, but she does not respond. Like she closes her eyes and does a few deep ass breaths, before continuing.
Okay, yeah. The location of the next one, and like where it's gonna be, and when, and yeah. I don't know exactly what you're wanting. I'm a half tabaxi. Oh, the tentacles are from Displacer beasts. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Yeah, I've heard of them, but I mean more specifically. I need to see your soul. I'm not going to keep it. I need to look at it.
Babby wants to hold it. Let me hold it.
Can I?
Helibor kind of tilts her head from one side to the other. She does think about this.
I guess if you're just gonna look at it, yeah. It's not gonna be some violent ripping out of my body thing, is it?
You'll live. Do we have a deal?
To go through that every now and then anyways, so you know what? Sure. Yeah.
As soon as you say sure, magic fills the room, and Delton and Rain. As Halibor says sure, you feel magic radiate out from the two of them, the whole room kind of slowing to a stop for a moment as green energy reaches out from Halibor, and then she collapses, catatonic to the ground.
Rain's rushing forward to Helibor.
She is staring blankly, still breathing, but motionless. As you see a small orb of energy come out of her mouth. And it is weird. The orb of energy is kind of a light blue, but there's different colors mixed in with it. Purples and blacks over, kind of flooding around each other, swirling within the orb of energy. And you see Pondo kind of narrows her eyes as the orb comes towards her, and she looks closely at it, kind of taking a look at different angles. Helivor, as soon as you say sure, you feel magic radiate around you, and then you go unconscious. You are floating in a blank void of nothingness. You feel nothing around you. And then you see something. No, you hear something. A voice that simply says, "No." In a moment, as Pondo is looking at the soul, suddenly it tears itself away from her, forcing itself back into Helibor's body as Helibor lurches up. And Pondo kind of stumbles back, frightened, as she looks at Helibor.
Oh no!
I'm assuming that wasn't good.
Oh shit.
She kind of takes a deep breath, swallows, and says, "What happened to you?"
Alright, quick question. Dude, have I ever heard this voice before?
No. Actually, roll a history check.
Okay, I actually rolled quite good. That's a 21.
You have, actually. The memory buried itself, but as you think, you find yourself in the memory. And let's do this real quick. As you find yourself remembering again, a small Helibor, maybe 12 years old, in the forest, alone. You were just recently separated from your mother. You do not know where she is. You are terrified. You are alone. This is the first time you've been alone. And you hear a growl from the forest as a large dire bear comes out of the forest. It lunges at you, and you don't have time to react as its claws strike you in the chest. Pain shoots through you. Out of instinct, you wild shape, but another claw, and the wild shape is gone. The bear opens its fangs and goes to sink its teeth into you, and your vision goes black. And all you hear is a single voice as you suddenly are hovering in the void that says, "No." You wake up, and you are bleeding from multiple wounds, including a puncture wound on the neck. And you stare down at the bear, which is lying dead. Puncture wounds all over its skin like Displacer Beast tails had attacked it. And your mother standing wide-eyed looking at you. That was the first new moon you ever transformed under. You forgot about the voice. But you remember it now. As you sit there, clutching your chest, breathing heavily, having just heard that voice for the first time in over 80 years. What do you do?
Holy shit! Oh man. I mean, Helibor's frozen for a good bit. Like, a good bit. Just, like, in complete shock, at, you know, unearthing that memory and the voice and seeing this, this super ancient, all-powerful being.
Oh, you cut out. Super ancient, all-powerful being. Tori? Did I cut out?
Yeah, you're here.
Okay. Tori broke.
Or you fucking
Tori's
died.
crashing. Oh no.
You broke.
Tori's computer probably crashed, guys.
Yeah, something like that, I imagine.
The girl's anxiety.
Oh!
Being scared.
Whoa! Tori?
Are you back? Nope.
Oh,
Never mind, she's gone.
What did Tori say? Like something about anxiety?
Something about anxiety.
Y'all, am I alive?
Okay, it sounds like you are. You cut out at
Okay.
all-powerful, the ancient all-powerful entity.
Okay, good. Discord just decided. Discord had channeled too much of my my oh shit there. Couldn't
Mhm.
handle it.
You want to try that again?
Yes, I will attempt. Ancient all-powerful entity being scared, just kind of heightens the anxiety, tenfold. But she eventually just manages to kind of croak out.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
The voice.
No? What voice? Child, what happened to you?
What do you mean?
Your soul, it's not like any soul I've ever seen. It's... a portion of it is dead. And a portion of it is... something else.
Dead? Something else? What do you mean something else?
Actually, I think a more apt description would be someone else.
So,
Funky.
who?
I don't know, I didn't get a good enough look. But if it's powerful enough to overcome... then I don't know. Have you had any weird dreams lately? Or any weird dreams at all?
Yeah. Like I mean, we all have though, right? I mean, we all have. I don't like. Thought that was just a thing that we were all having.
What kind of dreams? Did any stand out as especially unusual?
Well, I mean, I've seen a bunch of past stuff, like things that have happened before and stuff.
Would you say any of them stood out as especially unusual, Talon?
One did. Most of the dreams that you've had were about the era of heroes, were about the ancient past. But there was one that wasn't. One dream that really stood out as weird because it didn't feel like it was trying to tell you something like every other dream was. Your most recent one.
The person, like the queen dying?
Yes.
Huh. Okay. Helleborg kind of tilts her head and thinks for a moment before, she kind of looks a little at Talzin.
I think we had the same one together, but I mean, I had one that was like kind of not like the others. I mean, I was like in someone's body, and then it was like the person, Talzin, I think you said it was like Queen Richelum being killed or something? It was like a claw thing.
He just kind of, like, he just nods quietly.
Her eyes dart between the two of you as you speak Hellebore, and she says, I don't know. This goes a lot... You're a lot more complicated than I thought you were going to be. I figured I'd look at you and be like, oh, your dad was actually a mind flayer, and then give your soul back. But no, you're something else.
No, we met her dad. We know her dad.
Oh.
And that's certainly not the case.
Oh, well, what is her dad?
Hasn't realized this, he fucked up.
To say! Helleborg gets the fucking look! The look of looks!
He just like he fully said that, like, just be like, no, yeah, we know things. And it's like, oh shit, fuck, wait, right.
She's giving, like, the look, though.
Oh, hang on. I owe you information first. Before anything else, before I forget. The next ritual, it happens in, like, 3 weeks, 4, give or take. And it's happening in the Northern Fox Woods. There's a village there that it's happening in.
If I were to give you information, could you give us information on how to stop these rituals?
No. I don't know enough about the rituals. I know what they're trying to do. I don't really know how to stop them.
Does that correspond with, the time that we're supposed to be on APS Island?
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Tell, does it?
Somewhat, yeah. Somewhat.
Oh, no! God damn it! Fuck!
At this
Ah,
point, should we just
shit.
start, like, killing Talon?
Oh, man.
You guys are the one who chose to undertake like 6 side quests simultaneously.
In Skyrim, you're not given time limits!
This isn't Skyrim, dumbass!
Helleborg is intrigued. This is like the closest thing she's found to someone who might have some answers here. Hyacinth is still in here, right?
Yes. He's
Okay.
watching quietly, patiently, and very intrigued about all this.
Oh no. Halibor gives like the most like apologetic look as she like looks over like to him.
Hyacinth, I'm really, really, really sorry. There are reasons I can't say this. Could you step outside for just a few minutes? Just a few minutes,
Oh,
please.
Yeah, sure. Turns around and walks out.
Okay. Is he going a good distance?
Yeah, he kind of walks up the hill a bit, stands
Okay.
to kind of look down from the mountains, get a good view of the Richland Forest.
Okay.
You can still see him out the window.
Okay. Halibor wants to be fully transparent with this woman because she wants the answers.
Because she's Pondo.
Mm-hmm. She like the most like anxious look ever, like just looks around like 360s, like someone didn't like magically sneak up behind her or something. And then just kind of
shit, you see Hemlock. No, I'm kidding.
He's been preparing. He's been preparing several spells all at once.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they release all their prepared spells, and everyone in the hut dies, including Pondo.
Whoa.
Go on.
Not seeing anyone there, she kind of looks back up at Pondo.
Okay. Yeah, I will say that because it might help. Maybe I don't know. It might have something to do with something. My dad's Mordom.
She just blinks. Who?
Okay, never mind.
There's nothing to worry about. I knew what I was doing, but who's up?
You, I don't get it though. Like I don't get it. Like how can part of a soul be dead, or someone else's?
Well,
Do they transfer?
What was your dad? Was Mortem anything special?
Oh well, I mean, like the god of death made him.
Oh, well that explains the dead part. Wait, how are you alive?
What do you mean?
Well, the god of death made your dad. And your mom was a druid. I assume. You smell of druid. Maybe you didn't was your mom a druid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your mom was a druid and your dad was made by the god of death. That should not be able to create life.
It shouldn't?
No, it's impossible.
Wait, what do you mean? Why?
You would have been stillborn.
Huh?
Yeah, it shouldn't exist.
Wait, is there some rule against that? I've never heard of that.
When life and death were first created, they hated each other so much. They cursed it so that anyone made by one of them could not have children with anyone made by the other one. And that's just how it's been forever. Children of death and children of life cannot have children. And now, because it's been so many generations, and it's been so long since my fucking siblings had their feud, you no longer have to be directly connected to life or death. You just have to be like a druid counts as a child of life, and like a vampire counts as a child of death, for just random example.
Huh.
You shouldn't be able to you shouldn't be able to exist. You would have been stillborn.
I feel like Dad had a thing for druids, though, and he has other kids.
Well, more kids with the same druid?
No, I think they're different ones.
Oh,
Todd will never be able to fight the allegations.
different druids?
Probably. I mean, I assume.
How? That shouldn't be possible.
I don't know. I don't know. Anyways,
Wait, wait. Actually, hang on. Where did your dad live?
like the forest, the one that's like, right over yonder.
Points at the Richland forest.
Is your dad Todd the farmer?
Yeah, how do you know him?
Oh, I would sometimes trade with him when he was in town. He made great crops. No, his wife was not a druid.
Huh.
So, most of his kids, they're fine. She loved nature, but she wasn't a druid.
Anyways. Okay. That's something to keep in mind. So you don't know. You have no idea.
No, you should be dead.
Well, about all of it, like any of it.
Any of what?
Any of like the weird thing, like you said, like you don't know anything about like why I'm a lichen or anything like that.
You're a lichen? What the hell is a lichen?
Like the people, they normally like transform under like the full moons, but like I have like the new
Oh
moon.
yeah, that weird amalgamation thing that moon and wait, no, it was the new moon, the whatever the fuck her name was, Lunar or something, and the Huntress or something. They made the weird amalgamation things. They're funky. I like them, but they're weird. I will give one thing to the previous generation, and that was that they were creative. They were much more creative than us or the Aboltians. They were very creative. I'll give them that. But no, I've got no fucking clue. I couldn't look at your soul long enough, because whatever is possessing you ripped it away from me. Well, I don't have the words to describe exactly what's going on, but possessing is close enough.
Oh gosh.
It's more like two tenants in one soul. Like a roommate situation.
Oh.
They were roommates.
Elforce! Oh god! There is pure terror.
So you think this is the person? You asked about the dreams. You think that they're the ones doing it?
Maybe, or maybe it's unrelated. I know.
Well, it has to be unrelated, because how would I get the same dream?
Maybe your soul's weird too. I didn't look at it.
It shouldn't be. There's no reason for it to be.
Talzin, rip out your soul. We need to see it.
Darlik's like patting at his chest. I can't get it.
Goodness.
I mean, I can, but it would be weird if I took that information without giving you anything in return.
How about you give us more information on the crest hunt?
I've given you everything I know.
I mean, if it'll help, like, verify things, I don't mind. I don't need anything. That's
What do
fine.
you want? What do you want?
Nothing.
Talzin, is there any information about your past or anything that you want? Any ideas?
He actively, like, almost looks sick at the thought of that. And he just, like, shakes his head.
I know!
No.
You really like the bread, right?
Yeah.
I have an idea. She turns around and walks into the kitchen area, You hear her digging through some cupboards before she comes out a moment later with like a small box and hands it to you. And she says, "And in return, I'll take a look at your soul. Deal?"
He'll take the box. Okay.
As soon as you say okay, again, burst of magic throughout the room as you lose consciousness.
Yippee! Catatonic state.
Rain and Hellebore, you watch as Talzin just stares off into space and collapses, catatonic to the ground, and a small blue orb comes out of his chest.
When Rain, for Hellebore, Rain dove right in. For Taliesin, there's a moment of hesitation, but he still goes in to try to help.
Talzin is breathing, he still has a pulse, but he is catatonic and unresponsive.
Okay.
As
Hellebore doesn't hesitate, she tries to help.
Yippee! Hellebore's there for me.
As the soul moves up and towards her, it is notably smaller than Hellebore's. She kind of looks at it. "Oh, you poor thing." She kind of caresses it a little bit. "Oh. I see." She kind of pushes the soul back into Talzin's body gently as you blink awake. She looks at you.
Ow.
You're hurting yourself a lot, aren't you?
It's currently at 9 HP.
Oh!
Oh, sorry, no, he's at 15, right? He ate a bunch. I mean, that's how magic works, right?
A look of pure sympathy in her eyes as she looks at you.
I couldn't get it to work other ways, so...
I think I
don't know.
understand why you saw the same thing.
He kind of like tilts his head.
But I don't know how to put it into words.
Oh, okay.
You'll figure it out later. But
Nods, starts to get up, and then holds the box.
Meanwhile, Hellebore! Wait, you can't put it in the right. Oh, can you write it down? Can you write it down?
Can you write it in words?
I can't put it into words. Whether I write it or say it, I can't find the words to tell you.
Rain is also like...
Your language is too
only-
simple.
Is there anything you gathered you could put into words that, I don't know, just like in general?
Well, if you keep casting magic the way you are, you will probably kill yourself in 10 years.
Just kind of like waves his hand, just, whatever.
If
Rain
you're not,
is now visible for all to see.
if you're not
also.
worried, I'm not worried.
I'm
It's not
worried.
good, Taliesin.
Taliesin? How exactly
Yeah?
is it you're going about casting magic?
Have you not seen anything of what I do?
I mean, yeah, but like,
it's,
what exactly?
it's not exactly flashy, but like it's pretty. I feel like it'd be pretty obvious.
Is it like the blood draining? Is that is that what's killing him?
Yeah, he's hurting his soul.
He's
He's using life energy to cast magic.
Could he use life energy from other things instead then to...
Oh, absolutely he could. Yeah. I'm pretty sure your people call that dark magic, but yeah, you can use life energy from other things.
I don't. I wouldn't want to use other people anyways. That's that no. He just shakes his head.
Well, you can use animals and shit too.
No.
All of Pondo has life energy.
Just me is okay.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
maybe we could like Would the vampires count if we, like, kept one with us and just, like, siphoned from it?
Oh, no, vampires...
That's wild.
Oh, no, vampires are dead. They don't have life energy.
Oh my god.
What if we just took something and just used it as a siphon? Would that work? Talzin, horrified.
But I mean, like, the concept works. It's just vampires don't have life energy, so you'd have to find something else.
What? Why do souls look like that?
What are you, solcist?
I'm not soul.
My god!
I'm not spirit. Why do people keep asking questions for my siblings?
No, just like, they're so colorful.
They're blue.
There's a lot of...
Blue! They're so colorful. Blue! 1 second.
Sorry, she wouldn't say hellebore. Your one friend there with the tentacles. Her soul's weird, but souls are just blue.
Wait, what color was mine?
Yours was blue and purple and black.
Well, that sounds cool at least. Oh, well, I'm sure Rain's is rainbow colored.
Probably not.
Can you change the color of one's soul?
Nope. Unless you kill your soul, or you mix it with something. Some souls are different colors depending on like where you're from and stuff, but all you people from this plane, your souls are blue.
Blue is kind of a sad color, though.
Oh, what's the purple then?
I don't know.
Oh.
I haven't seen purple since Obalt.
Oh wait, that's the herb place, right?
That's the place where I got my herbs, yeah. Or at least where they used to come from. Now I grow them in my backyard.
I should probably go get Hyacinth. I feel kind of bad. I left him hanging out there. But you know, okay. So I know like you don't really you don't think it's a big deal, but like please don't tell anyone about any of this, please.
I'll probably forget in like. How long have you been here?
I'll probably forget in like, who are you? How'd you get in my house?
I know some people do this, like when they're, oh, I'm the spooky witch in the woods type vibe. They disappear after you have an encounter with them. Do you live here like permanently? Can we come see you again if we need?
Usually. Sometimes I leave. But my hat's always here.
Gwen has a very important question.
Okay.
Are the souls like a solid color like the paint squares, or are they like glowing and weird?
They're glowing and weird.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like semi-translucent and glowing blue.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Gwen was like, you have to ask this question for me.
Fair enough. I mean, my hut's always here. Sometimes I'm not home. Hellebore, you step out to go fetch Hyacinth. You make your way up to him. He kind of looks down towards the Richland Forest. His attention turns to you. Hey, am I coming back?
Hellebore looks really, like, guilty about it as she kind of nods.
Yeah. I'm really sorry for, like, you know, sending you out. Like, I don't do secrets. I don't like secrets, but it's
okay.
It's not mine to share, so
Everyone has something that they need to hide from others.
Yeah.
He gives you a soft smile, and follows you, back. As you step back in, Pondo is in the middle of saying to Talzin, so that box is, if you reach into it once a day, you'll get like half a loaf of the bread you liked.
How big is the box?
Very small.
His face like lights up a little bit, and then he just kind of holds up. Thank you.
Did
Yeah.
we just get free infinite food that Rain can actually eat also?
Yes.
That we like barely need to eat any of. That also heals. Let's fucking go.
It heals 3 hit points
3.
upon consumption, and
Suddenly, Fernix not allowed to come back.
half a loaf is 4 slices worth.
Nice.
And 1 slice can feed you for a day. You can consume 2 slices without getting sick.
Nice.
As she says, what was I saying?
Something about the bread.
Oh, yeah, don't eat too much. It'll make you sick.
Okay.
Sick in what way?
You'll throw up and die.
Oh, that's not good. I'd still. Oh god.
So you're
I only
saying
have-
we could kill
I
someone
only
if
have-
we had them eat 3 pieces?
Well, I don't know if you'll actually die, but like,
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I may only have 10 years, but I still should jeopardize that.
you shouldn't eat more than 2 slices a day. 2 slices is already too much.
That's fine.
Taliesin, maybe whenever we go see the wizard people that want rain eventually, maybe you can have one of them teach you how to do magic that's not bad for yourself.
I mean, I was given like a beginner's book and basics, but even that I couldn't. I
Well-
did everything the book said, but nothing happened.
I mean, Taliesin, if you want, I could teach you.
He looks a little worried, but it's like a nod. Okay.
I'm quite skilled at what I do, actually.
That's certainly a word for it.
Well, does he actually say it? Does Taliesin actually say that?
I think he would.
Okay, Rain's gonna cross his arms. Mind you, you can actually see him now, because when the souls started popping out, he dropped it. He is gonna cross his arms and just say, "I'll have you know, I have some of the most talented mages in the world looking for me and my expertise."
Oh, they probably just want to eat you.
What?
At least my magic doesn't cause people to want to eat me. It just kills me slowly. I'm
But they
eating
don't-
myself.
I don't think they want to eat me.
Isn't that what mages do? They eat people.
Oh, that
Oh my,
is that.
Hellebore. What if they're actually vampires and they're wanting to eat us?
You can't do this to my girl. She'll believe anything. Her eyes just kind of like widen.
I mean,
Oh my goodness. Rain, you might be onto something. I mean, Serena, she said that she lived a really long time, right?
yeah.
What if it's because she's a vampire?
And Nick's already fell for one vampire's trap. He could be in trouble right now.
I've lived really long and I'm not a vampire.
Joke's
Yeah, but
on
you're
you guys.
you.
I am a vampire. Ooh.
That's true. I am Pondo.
And Pondo's everywhere.
I'm gonna eat Pondo in a moment.
You shouldn't. I think you die.
Hyacinth kind of steps forward and says, "I have something of my own, actually." Hmm? Yeah? What? There's information that I need. A man named Blue went missing a long time ago. A druid, like myself. Do you know where he is?
Like the color.
Probably Probably. What do you want to offer in exchange?
His memories of a party.
Hyacinth is quiet for a moment before he says...
The fact that I know Rain.
But before he says... Being friends with Hemlock.
Oh, that's deep.
I mean, I think that's just more so him getting 2 benefits.
Yeah, honestly.
She thinks for a moment before she says... No! No? No! That sympathy is what makes you... you! Oh. Right. Do you have something else you can offer me? No, it's fine. I'll find Blue on my own. All right.
Hyacinth, I meant to ask, how do you know Hemlock?
We grew up in the same grove.
Oh.
Well,
Wait, was it the one my mother was in?
a little bit. I was really young when your mother and Hemlock were both in the grove. She left before I really got to know her, but I did see her around. She was wonderful. She was brilliant. For a small period of time, she was the first druid. But Amaryllis always was a wanderer. Amaryllis! Your mom's that little girl?
God! Helibor's heart can't take this. She looks over again. Wait, you know Mother too?
She was a half archfey. Of course I knew her. Well, she was like a mortal archfey or something. She was weird, but she was cool. I liked her. She was tiny. She was so small. I taught her a lot, actually. Your mom was Amaryllis. Like the little tortoiseshell tabaxi? She kind of holds her hand to like her knee height.
She was like taller than that when I knew her. But yeah, she was like a really pretty tortoiseshell. She had like the split face. It was really pretty.
She got taller? Oh, I liked her when she was small.
Do you know where she came from?
No. I know where she got her name from.
Oh, the previous, the other druid, right?
Yeah, some other Amaryllis gave up their name, and then the fae that had it gave it to your mom.
You can exchange names like that?
Only fae can, for some reason. And, people older than fae. It's a spiritual trait thing.
Oh.
But for whatever reason, your generation doesn't have spiritual trait abilities.
No. We invented capitalism.
Gross.
Agreed.
Huh.
Talon casually knowing every little thing about capitalism, how it's gonna destroy everything.
Small world, huh? Anyway. If you're done here... Are you done here?
Talon will look
Helibor will kind of look over to Hyacinth.
Oh my god. the two clueless ones look at everyone else. Are we done?
Yeah. Well, no. Helibor has a question for Hyacinth.
Where was the grove? The one from before. Where was that at?
The one me and Hemlock grew up in?
Mm-hmm.
It's not there anymore.
What What was it in like a forest? Like, where's the location? Do you think that they would still like be around that area or something? Maybe.
The South Flasino Grove burned, Hellebore,
Oh,
about 20 years after your mom left.
is that what they're mad about? Do you know what they're mad about? Why are they mad at you?
They're mad at me because I'm protecting you. Probably. What's your passive insight?
Da, da, da. 15.
Hyacinth is lying.
Ooh.
Hyacinth is lying about why Hemlock is mad at him. He not only does he try to come off as uncertain, but fails. He knows certainly why Hemlock is mad at him, and he knows that it's not just because he's protecting you. There's more to it. But he continues as he says, and I think they're just mad at you because they were in love with your mom or something.
It's a really dumb reason, but
Some people are really dumb.
I'm
I don't
really smart.
I don't want to press, but I promise you can tell me the real reason that they're mad.
Roll persuasion.
Oh no. Hellebore ain't got no charisma, man.
Hellebore doesn't have the riz required.
Oh. Okay, that's not as bad as it could have been with my +0 persuasion. That's a 15.
He looks at you for a moment and he says, "No, I can't. I told you, everyone has things they have to keep secret." I won't press you, and I expect you to do the same.
Every childish bone in Hellebore's body wants to be like, it's not the same! God, you can kind of see it on her face, like she hates that. She has to deal with enough of this shit from Rain.
You're supposed to be better than him!
But she bites her tongue and gives like a very, very half-hearted nod.
Yeah. Anyways, Rain, I guess whenever you want to go to Blazeport, I'm ready.
Well, I mean, technically the deal was, once we finished our rest, we would be able to be teleported there, right?
Oh yeah, that was the deal, wasn't it? I was wondering why I didn't have the ability to teleport you guys away, because you... Go sleep. There's beds in the other room.
Actually, I think there's an important conversation I need to have with someone back at the town. So I will venture back down there if you guys want to follow me and come along with me. I'm also fine with that if you want to stick together. But I also understand if you guys do want to just hang around and wait for me.
Ah, Zeus. You... Whatever.
I mean, it took like half a day to get up here.
Correct.
Half a day?
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, like it's getting pretty late.
Mhm.
And that was us like running.
Mhm. When you wake up, you'll be in Blazeport. Now get out of here! Scram!
Hellebore will kind of look over to Rain.
Is it Alexander? Who do you need to talk to?
Rain's face just breaks into a grin as he nods.
Oh my god.
As Towson walks out, he gives her a nod, says thank you, and I will quietly shuffle out.
Rain hesitates at the doorway for a brief moment. He turns to say something, but then his entire demeanor shifts and he just, straightens up a bit. Thanks for everything. We'll be seeing you, hopefully.
Okay, now go away. I have potions to make.
And Rain's gonna skedaddle on.
Hyacinth is quick to leave.
Charles is still clutching his little bread box.
I love how, like, there was, like, the transition from, like, sweet old Granny at first to just Lisbeth at the end. Like, Helliver will give her most, polite bow that she ripped straight from Todd at the doorway, and we'll then kind of do a little wave.
Bye-bye. Would you mind, like, letting me know if you do, like, if you have a revelation or if you remember something or something about, like, you can just, like, my mind's open. You can just be like, oh, hey, and, yeah, that.
She just kind of stares at you.
Okay. Or not. You don't have to tell me anything. I just, yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Love
Have
that.
have a good day, little one.
Elvin will never part with his little bread box. This is the best gift he's ever been given.
It's perfect for Taliesin specifically, though. Never having to go hungry again.
Literally.
Um,
This is the first time he's had access to quick food. He is over the
As-
moon.
As you guys leave Pondo's place, hut, we're gonna go ahead and call a break there. We will be back in 15 minutes, so 55 past the hour.
Oh man, I don't want a break.
Womp womp, I need one because my attention span is too small.
And see, I'm over here, like, haven't done nothing for, like, so long. I'm just like, finally. On the plus side, this does mean that Rain can give the picture Elevore at some point.
I was literally taking my headset off and then I heard Hellimore and I came back.
Oh, wait, did you not hear what I said?
No, what'd you say?
Oh, just something I'll do later, okay? Don't worry.
oh no. Okay.
Go take your break. Go take your break, Tori. I will be back.
Hello?
Where is everyone?
Uh,
Where the fuck are the other two?
I don't. I didn't know they got get gone. Giga. Whoa.
I'm very confused.
Eh.
Are they coming back? Are we...
I do not know. I didn't realize they were gone. I just got back.
Hang on.
Wait, huh? What? What? That was bad timing.
What?
You joined as I left the other PC.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I've been here the whole time.
Okay.
Okay, I see Tori's here now too.
Apparently, while I was away, my PC decided to reboot. Also, no, I do not know what Pando is from.
Pondo is the name of the oldest living organism on our planet.
Ooh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. Sorry. Ignore me.
Alright.
Ah.
So, as you guys leave the hut, you can see the sun sort of beginning to set off in the distance. What do you do?
When Hellebore does their like Todd-like departure from the hut, Rain will just look over to Tails and like wipe a big tear. Man, they grow up so fast, you know?
Wait, what?
Okay, so I know like Taliesin did not really know Todd whatsoever, mind you, but Rain will after Hellebore does that Todd-like departure, will turn to Taliesin and just like wipe away a fake tear and just say, "Man, they grow up so fast, don't they?"
Who are you? No. Sure. I guess.
Don't worry, you'll get there too. And Rain will just start walking along.
Beautiful.
Alright.
I'm assuming the others follow Rain
Yes.
back to the town. Question is, I imagine like Rain's trying to lead, but like Elmore has to correct him.
Oh my god! He
Like-
just starts heading south.
Rain
I'd
gets
go south
completely
so we
screwed
go
around.
deeper south.
Rain, aren't we supposed to be heading back to the town? Oh, yes. It's that direction.
Amazing.
So it's like half a day's journey back to town, and the sun is already beginning to set.
We should have just stayed there. You guys are fucking idiots. By the time we get there, Alex is gonna be asleep.
Okay, we
We're
can
not
look him
gonna
up.
No, we don't know where he is.
We can find him.
Oh god.
Also, I realized that we'd left Felix in town.
It'll be fine.
I feel like, I mean, if they're traveling and it starts to get, like, dark, I do think that Hellebore will kind of, like, look over to Rain. Like,
What is it that you need to talk to them about so badly?
I need to inform them that we'll be departing, so that they don't get any wrong ideas, and ensure that we will be there for the ritual.
Hmm.
After all, building up a good relationship with him will mean much for the future.
I guess, yeah. I mean, if you were serious about them joining your people, maybe you could ask them to be a messenger to let them know everything that's happened. I still feel like you need to tell them in some way.
I don't feel like we should be something of that high end priority. Okay, I can't just like invite someone to our group and tell them to go tell the higher ups, hey, one of the higher ups is a traitor. That right there, if they were to believe that, that would be like instantly, there's so many things that go wrong with that. They could, that would be very bad. I think for now we can just leave it, you know. We'll be back here soon. It's the thing with Nick shouldn't take too long. You know, we're just gonna pop in over there, help him with a couple things real quick. We can come back here, you know, sort out a couple things with rituals, you know, a few other things we have to take care of, and then we can stop a couple rituals and yeah, get a couple keys from the meeting.
We do need to be looking into a way to get there again. I mean, I don't think we can just like fly in or anything. We probably would need to get like a boat, but I don't know how easy it is to go back there. And I mean, we probably need to like set up beforehand. I mean, it's gonna be really hard to steal all those, I imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Labor's giving Rain a little bit of a side eye right now, like a little bit of
I imagine like Rain is not even like paying attention 100%. Like he's off, like just like he's like looking at this tree's bark very intensely, just like if it's taking the color.
Wait, I can't even remember. Rain didn't even tell us what it is that Nyx is needing help with, right?
Nope.
No.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Fuck! Okay. Holabor will kind of snap one of her fingers then and like look over.
Oh yeah, by the way, like literally why are we going there? What does Nyx need?
I promised him that I would help him with family matters. You know how family gets, Hellbor. Oh, that was a mean one. I'm sorry. That Tori, I'm sorry.
She gives an entire look and a half to that one. But ultimately lands on a confused expression.
He has a family? I assumed that he didn't from being like captured and stuff.
Well, you know, I'm his number one priority when it comes to family, but we a dark expression crosses Rain's face for a moment. He might have found his family though. And they're people of importance too. So I want to be there. So I at least know what choices he wants to make, and so that they can't hurt him if it comes down to it. I don't want him doing this alone, because if something goes wrong and I'm not there, that's on me.
That's fair. I mean, they don't technically really have any reason to, like, believe him or anything. I don't imagine most people would be as accepting of something like that as Dad was, you know, so, I guess it's not a terrible idea or anything.
I also don't want him to forget about me.
Heliport just gives a very quick, confused look to Rain.
What do you mean, forget about you?
Rain looks almost as if he said a bit too much, and he snaps up, smiling. Don't worry about it. We should really get back to heading to the town, though. It's a little bit of a ways.
Rain, you're unforgettable. You know that, right? You're, like, bright and colorful, and you make people happy. No one's going to forget you.
It's very hard to not remember someone in your style of clothing. You do put a pretty strong image in people's minds, I believe.
Torn between the compliment / insult. Rain will
Very
just kind
quite
of
standout-ish.
Look, I might stand out, but I certainly know how to hide when need be. After all, I am the world's greatest thief.
Heliport will do a little happy nod. Oh yeah, speaking of things that also need to be approaching Rain on all of his secrets that he's been keeping.
Oh boy.
It jogs her memory a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I meant to ask. I kind of forgot a little bit with everything that was going on. Did you ever get an answer from the chaos person about the locations?
I thought you forgot about that, Tori.
Oh no, I didn't forget about it. I don't forget about anything. Well, yeah.
Tori
I
never
brought up the
forgets.
fucking amulet, wasn't it? It's because I touched it, and that jogged your memory, didn't it, Tori?
No, I've literally been thinking of a good moment for Helibor to remember that because she's going through a lot right now.
Okay. Rain will just, smile. You know how divine beings are. Always so cryptic and never wanting to really answer your questions with anything more than a riddle. I'll sort it out soon, though, don't worry.
What was the riddle?
It's not quite a riddle of words, but more of a riddle of feelings. You gotta feel it out. It's a different type of communication.
Heliport gives Rain quite a serious look.
I don't really care about whatever relic information thing they were going to give. I mean, I do because that could be useful, but that's not really my concern. Did they tell you where Domi was?
How hard to teleport looking into Rain's soul right now. I need you to describe how Helibor's looking at Rain.
It's like a stern, serious look. Like you can tell like she's not playing around about this. Like she is this is a serious thing to her. But there's also like almost like a little bit of a pleading bit to it as well. This is information she wants to know very badly.
If I tell you, and when we find Todd, will you go tell him?
There's a flash of just like there's like an eye turn, like a sharp turn of the head, but she kind of makes herself calm a little bit. Rain, can you please tell me why you don't want him to have that?
It's not the right time. Not yet.
What does that even mean? Rain, you realize what that is, right? That's not just like a weapon or like, just a trinket or just that's literally his dad's body. There's not going to be a time for that. That's his right. Always. He's literally not been able to even know the location of his dad for thousands of years. If you know that, why would you not tell him?
Are you guys having this conversation in front of Hyacinth?
Yeah, they are.
Okay, Helibor would be away. She would be, like, away. Like, a good distance away. No, she would not be having this in front of Hyacinth.
Okay.
Talzin is distracting Hyacinth by feeding him bread.
Okay, fair enough. Hyacinth is probably just entertaining Talzin then.
Yippee!
I imagine Rain started wandering off too far in the wrong direction, so Helibor had to redirect them to the right way. So they're just like a little bit of a distance ahead of the group, but not too far. Like you guys can still clearly see each other.
Okay.
Oh fuck! What was the last thing Helibor said?
That's his dad's body. That's his right. He hasn't been able to see his dad's body in.
All right, let me roll this real quick.
1,000 years.
Oh, that's a pretty good fucking roll. When you mention the fact that it's his dad's body, you see something shift in Rain's demeanor. It's almost as if he grows a bit colder, as he just says. Maybe it's because I never had a dad, but I don't see where that value comes from. A body's just a body at the end of the day. I think it's more important.
You carried a body to another continent to be able to return it. Don't say that you don't place value on that. You've shown that you do. Can you imagine if Nyx or one of us, like if we died and you knew that potentially someone was like, I don't know, using us, or you just didn't know where it was at. You never had like just the thought of like, where could that even be? There's not a place to like visit, to like pay your respects or anything like that. Someone could be using it or something. Isn't that awful? You have to realize how awful that is.
No one's using his dad's body, though. It is misplaced, yes. But it's safe, and he will get to be reunited with it soon. But there's danger to it at the same time. If we're not careful with how we go about this, his dad's body, as you say, could fall into the wrong hands and very well be used to do horrible, horrible things. I mean, they already got more than most. They already have probably both the relics that we got. We need to not make another move until we can ensure that we get to keep it, until we reclaim the others. No?
Nyx already has theirs. Do you have a plan to get the dagger?
Does Nyx have his, though? Because I'm not entirely sure I believe that right now. I don't know what's going on with Nyx. I don't know if Nyx truly has it or not. Something's off about the whole situation. I can't put my finger on it. But there's something off with Nyx. There's something off with everything. They know too much. They're able to do too much. And I'm sorry, Hellebore, if I'm not being very forthgoing with information, but I trust you, I do, but I don't want to see this information fall into the wrong hands unintentionally.
The good bread, right?
Oh, yeah, it's really good. But like she said, don't drink too much of it, or don't eat too much of it.
That is why I'm not having any. I already had to.
I imagine like that is how long of like a silence there is as Hellebore just like makes the prolonged eye contact. Like she is
Very glaring, right?
a little bit.
Rain's still trying to keep up with that whole cold demeanor, like, he won't look at Hellebore. This entire conversation, like, at most it's like side-eyed glances, but he's not turned to face Hellebore fully.
Who is it that's giving you this information? You are talking like you know, like, so much. Like, it's not the right time, or whatever. Like... Are you making that up to just have an excuse to not tell us? Or is there really something?
There is someone who's given me some information. And I'm going to be honest, I don't trust them fully, either. You learn never to put your trust in people you meet in your dreams, ever. In my line of work, at least, it tends to end badly when you do.
Are you talking about the fake Nola? Or someone else?
I feel like I've let a lot of information slip recently that's backfired on us. Through the dreams and through just open conversation out in the middle of nowhere. If there's one thing Todd was good at, it was keeping secrets, because he never spoke of them. He never beat around the bush or anything. So, I feel like that's honestly something we should take more thought to. Out of sight, out of mind. People are less likely to ask their questions if they don't even know their questions to be asked, after all.
That's
So stupid. I don't get the point in most cases of secrets. They're dumb and they're stupid and You don't think if we found it that we could safeguard it? That
No.
we...
I don't. I mean, look at us, Hellebore. At this, Rain is going to turn to look at Hellebore, and he's going to, like, kind of kind of gesture to the party. What are we?
I'll tell you if you ask.
We don't have the capabilities to stop this group yet. We couldn't stop them from taking the dagger. We couldn't stop them from doing many things. We can't stop the vampires. We can't stop the crest hunt. None of it. Half the things we've been able to do, we've only been able to do because we were relying on Fernick and Todd. Or on magical, mystical other beings that happen to appear into our life. We need to learn to stand on our true own feet before we go undertaking any more crazy, wild quests.
There's... Helibor just looks more than anything hurt at that. Yes, I admit that they helped a lot, but I think that that's discrediting... You did things, I did things. It wasn't like it was just them.
You're right, I forgot. You were also one of those magical, mystical beings that stepped into our lives as well, huh? The amount of guilt I have right now.
Oh my gosh, there's such a look.
Rain's been over here pressing button after button after button.
So, if you think that you aren't capable, that you are... that you can't do it, or something, then why would you not give me that information to give to someone who can use that and actually make a difference and do something? If we're so weak, how about we rely on someone who can actually do something?
And who would you give this information to so that we could rely on them?
You know who I'm talking about! Dad, obviously, with a relic!
And Dad still wasn't able to stop them from taking the dagger.
Different. I mean, he would be stronger if he had that. That's like doing nothing but helping. Like, helping because he deserves to have that, and helping because, like, it can help him.
There's a bit before Rain speaks again. Well, I guess we gotta find Todd first then. Maybe then it'll be the right time to share. We can't do anything without Todd around here then. First, though.
Okay, then how about you tell me where it's at?
I can't just do that. Who knows who could be listening?
So
If someone was
Even-
listening in, we're already fucked, basically.
Not necessarily. But we do need to be more careful about what we speak about out in the open. The trees have ears.
No, they don't.
At least that's a saying that I have been told many times.
That saying is weird and wrong, and you're stupid.
Fuck you.
No, that's illegal.
I was being detained.
Telebor kind of crosses her arms. She's giving Rain the Rain look. The look that he gives other people.
Helibor's been studying it for so long, she can pull it off perfectly. Her face actually molds to look like
God.
Rand's.
Guys, is Curiosity actually gonna kill the cat? I feel like that is the Helipor's driving force.
Telebor does, like, she can't. Like, she's gotta know everything. Like, she's a knowledge-driven creature.
Rain is a knowledge-driven and secret-driven creature.
My god. Wants to know everything, offers nothing.
Yes.
Helibor, as she's giving this look, speaks up again.
So if you don't want anything to be spoken, do you just not want me to mention anything? If I have a dream, if I have important information, do you want me to just be like you and just hoard that and not, share or help anyone at all until it's a too late, inopportune time?
Oh, that definitely strikes.
Let's fucking go get that shit, Helibor! That's my fucking girl!
You see
Fucking
Rain
tear
point.
this bitch apart.
Oh. We can see which side Tate's on.
I have never been on Rain's side. What do you mean?
Trust me, it's pretty blatantly aware. No one's ever on Rain's side. That's the problem.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
Rain definitely winces at that, and no, I don't.
Okay, so I should just tell you everything because, it benefits you and you want to know, but you literally won't tell me where my grandfather's body is?
That's two completely different things. The dreams are something I tell you if I have them. You tell me if you have them. We do an equal exchange of information there.
You don't, though. Like,
because I don't
we were-
have the same amount of dreams as you guys. You're right. Lately it's been you guys having dreams because I'm staying up making sure that you guys are safe.
I thought the whole point
You've-
of the huts is that we are safe. You don't need to.
I mean, you've apparently had plenty enough, at least, to be super cryptic about it and say that you know when something is and isn't the right time.
I had a lot of these before I even met you, Helibor.
How do you know it wasn't just your people fucking with your mind or something, then? Was it while you were with them?
No. No.
If it was, then that seems like it could be a legitimate concern then. Yeah, they probably wouldn't want you to reveal where that is because it'd be a good thing for us if we found it.
It's not what's going on here, Helibor. They're not messing with my mind like that. I can spot their tricks. I know when I'm speaking to real people and not. After I caught Nola, not being Nola, like, I know where the mistakes lie that I've made in the past, and I'm not going to repeat them.
Helson vanishes as he's never been girl in the first place.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, what did you just say?
Helson vanishes because he's never been real in the first place.
Oh my god, no. They are not the reason why I had the dreams. At least, if they were, that would be a pretty interesting trick that they somehow pulled out, and then I would be concerned for all of you guys as well. But I don't... I don't even know for sure where the relics are, okay? I'm still trying to get that information, in a sense. But we also need to be careful, because when I do get the information, you know the types of spells people have, mind-reading ones? Maybe it's best we don't look directly for this information until we, are sure we can protect it.
Rain, if you don't know where it is, then what does it matter if you tell me, if it's just a general idea?
It's down. Maybe.
Down?
That's what I got! You wanted a general idea, that's a general idea I have. Down.
Underground.
Maybe? But like...
You were given that it is below the Cliffberg Abyss, just in
Talon.
case you as a player forgot.
Alan, you're outing me for Tori here!
Didn't we? I'm pretty sure. I might be misremembering this. Didn't, like, in character Todd speculated that it was at the bottom of the ocean?
He did, yes.
Yes, I do remember that.
Rain's
Yeah.
just giving information that you guys already know.
I was about to say, I know that Rain knows no more than we do, but, like, Halipor is like, he knows the exact geographical location. Okay, at the maybe, she switches gears then.
At the bottom of the ocean, like he thought it was.
Perhaps?
I'm gonna insight this real quick to see if I got
Go
that
ahead.
straight on the head.
Brain
Do
deception.
Okay. That's a 9.
Okay, I don't even have to modify that. I rolled a 17.
Rain's pulling his sketchy shit.
Oh my god.
I feel like to go into more detail because you did. There's such a difference there. Rain is deflecting. There's so much deflecting going on here, trying to distract you with one thing, give you information on another thing. You can fully tell he's trying to manipulate you and just kind of get you pointed in a different direction.
Halibor looks done with the bullshit at this moment. Like, he just gives, like, a blank look.
So it's at the bottom of the ocean, and you know nothing more than that. Am I right? Literally what we already knew. And you tried to mislead me this entire time, when you could have just said it's what we already thought.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Fair enough. We'll go with that. And Rain's going to kind of walk forward, trying to like end the conversation. Really misreading it.
Get out of dialogue range. Break the line.
Stop! No! You need to be closer to this target to interact with it.
Helleborg gets closer, Rain starts running.
Can I? Halibor is actually like kinda pissed at this. Like she's like this is genuinely like she sees no reason for this to be a thing that is happening.
This is the first big fight that these two have had.
say that. They had like a big fight about the exact same thing, which was you not saying where the body is.
Hmm.
um okay, like as you kind of start to like walk away a little bit, she's just gonna like mold earth under you a little bit just to like try to trip you like slightly.
Oh. Would that just be like a passive perception check, eh? Against passive perception, DM?
Roll a dex save against Helibor's spell save DC.
That's gonna be a soft 20.
Motherfucker.
Son of a bitch.
But this means he notices it.
Yes.
Rain notices it and just like kind of like jumps out of the way, looking back, clearly knowing what just happened. He's gonna Hellbor's stinky. He's gonna prestidigitation Hellbor.
What? That's so rude.
Hellbor is very stinky.
This is no fair. This is no fair. I don't get to make a save against that.
So rude.
Look, Rain can play petty. He does petty. He is petty. I'm
Fair.
sorry. I'm sorry. Anything else?
Oh my god. You know what? Hellebore doesn't notice it because she has a dog sense of smell. Like, the worse something smells, the better she thinks it smells.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. I imagine like it's like rotten fucking fish.
No, that is so up Hellebore's alley. Like, she fucking loves... She loves the smell of dead things, and she loves fish. You see literally probably like the worst reaction that you wanted as like she just smiles like it just like completely like does like a little sniff.
Oh, thanks, Rain?
That smells like fish.
Rain just kind of glares and is going to not like storm off, but try to walk off.
No, she absolutely gives like the thanks Rain, like little like head tilt, like the little cute smile. Like she knows what she's doing. She's like, Eleanor can be a little petty bitch when she wants to.
Love that.
Mom, Dad, they're fighting again. Rain's walking away before he does something too bad.
Damn.
This is what we do. We cross the river and I wash the fish smell off. Please, Talon, don't make me smell like fish.
Yeah. The prestidigitation doesn't last long.
No, but Rain can keep that shit up.
That's so rude.
But I know it's a little bit early.
Aww.
Let's end session there. Thank you for coming, both viewer and player, as Hellebore and Rain walk in silence ahead of the group.
Angrily glaring at each other.
I'll see you all next week.